Hey, it's Dave Frederick here with our next Leaders Tip. At some point, you're going to have people around you who will do things that make no sense, may seem totally random. At other times, you're going to face situations where people just say one thing and then do something else, where they make a commitment and don't follow through, or they just drop the ball on a responsibility, or they just don't do what they said they were going to do. Now, how you handle that? Because how you handle it, that's going to make all the difference in the world. It's easy to just get mad at people or confront them or accuse them of something, but that seldom resolves anything and often just makes things worse. Now, a few years ago, I learned a phrase that has helped me immensely in dealing with those kinds of situations. Now, when someone does something that doesn't make sense or they really mess up or drop the ball, instead of confronting them, I ask a question. I'll say, help me understand. So help me understand. I thought you said you were going to do this, but it looks like you're doing that. Help me understand. I thought we discussed this and agreed to this, but you're doing something else. Help me understand, because what's happening now doesn't make sense to me. What am I missing? Now, taking that approach has several advantages. First of all, it doesn't put the other person on the defensive because you're not attacking them. You're not accusing them of anything. You're taking responsibility that maybe the problem is you. You didn't understand. And it gives them an opportunity to explain themselves. Now, sometimes when they do that, they'll give you new information that makes sense of everything. And you can be very glad you didn't accuse them of something, because whatever they're doing might be the exact right thing in light of that new information. Now, other times, that person will realize that they aren't doing what they should be doing, and they're not following through, and they can take ownership of that. When they aren't being attacked, it makes it a lot easier for people to volunteer that they drop the ball. Okay, it helps them actually be a responsible adult in that sense. So I encourage you to try it. The next time someone around you does something that makes no sense to you, don't ignore it, but don't attack it either. Don't judge them. Sit down with them and say, help me understand, and then see what happens. I think you're going to be really surprised and really pleased with how it turns out, and you're going to end up with another tool in your tool belt for dealing with those kind of situations.